Showtime, my friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shogun Zorra and thank you for tuning in. And today I want to discuss about anime openings. Of course, anime openings are really important factor in the anime community because of the music, and of course the anime opening gives us information to what is going to happen in the anime. Sometimes they spoil, like some anime like Fairy Tail sometimes spoil too much, Black Clover, or yes, just like I said, they give us basic introduction to give us a taste of what's going to happen in this arc. But sometimes they lead us to give us misinformation and lead us to false hope. And yeah, this is what I want to talk about. Of course, there are a lot of animes that do this, but they have just basically my top 5 right now. Maybe I will do a series about that. I don't know. If you want that, please comment in the description. Comment in the comment section below, and also write down the anime that you where you thought this is going to happen because of an anime opening, but it ended up didn't happening in the anime. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, the first anime I want to talk about is, so my number 5 would be from Bleach. See, in Bleach opening 2, we saw the fight in the opening that Captain Hitsugai is going to fight Uryu Ishida. So I was very excited to see that, but in the opening of course, but we didn't see that at all because Captain Hitsugai didn't really fought any of Ichigo's friends. And Uryu fought against, I forgot his name, but you know what I mean. Yes, they didn't really fight. So it was kind of disappointing because I thought it was going to be a really cool fight when I first started watching Bleach, because I thought Uryu is going to have a great matchup against Hitsugai because both of them I find them really cool. Also, exactly in the same opening we saw Soifong versus Chad. It also didn't happen. Of course, this opening also leads up to Soifong versus Hiroichi, but yeah, of course it didn't happen. Of course, Soifong versus Hiroichi happened, but not Soifong versus Chad. Well, it's kind of sad, but well, that was not the major big deal, I would say. For my number 4, we have Naruto Shippuden. In opening 6 of Naruto Shippuden, we saw like almost every ninja is fighting against pain, right? And also that specific scene, like you saw, that the female ninjas like Sakura, Hinata and everybody else going to fight Conan. But it didn't happen. Because I thought it was going to be a great matchup, because we saw of course Kakashi versus Pain, the leader Pain, and everybody else fighting, but it would have been such a cool fight, like a cool moment, like all the females versus Conan, the Akatsuki. It would be a really great moment for everybody to show more of themselves, like more what they're capable of. Of course, this didn't happen, and Sakura was helping out, like medically helping out. We saw everybody else were in different ways and stuff. So that was disappointing, really disappointed, but I really wanted to see this because it would have been really amazing, but oh well, it didn't happen. Number 3, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of my favorite franchises of all times, and I was really excited, especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, because it was like an anniversary season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was really excited of course in the third opening. Yes, in the third opening in Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 we saw Yuya versus Yugo. Like Yugo is of course the synchronous version of Yuya, like counterpart of Yuya, and we saw as an opening the Clear Wing Dragon versus Odd Eye Rebellion Exist Dragon fighting against each other, and so it looked so really cool. I was really excited to see this, but it never happened. I don't know why. It would have been, I don't know why they didn't do this. It would be really great if they showed Yuya fighting against all his different counterparts like Yuto, Yuya, and oh for freaking, who do I forget? Yuri. But yeah, but it didn't happen. I was really disappointed when I realized we already passed this opening into another opening. But yeah, fair enough. And number 2. So if you haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, I should probably warn you, just please watch Jujutsu Kaisen or just skip to the next point, to number 1. But Jujutsu Kaisen is really important because in opening 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, the biggest prank of all time, one of the biggest pranks I would say, because number 1 is much worse. We have Junpei. Because of course we say Junpei in the anime opening, so it looks like he's chilling with Nobara, Fushiguro, and Itadori all together. They're going all together to the Jujutsu school, and we know it never happened. It was just a not to say illusion, but sort of what could have happened, because we see of course in the episode 13-12 when Itadori had to fight Junpei, we saw like what Itadori thought was going to happen. He said like sort of she should come to us to just check and we can be all friends and stuff, but of course Junpei got transformed as it was brutal, and we thought Sukuna will help out, because we thought of course in the opening it led us to the idea that everything's going to be fine because Sukuna will probably help out, and then Junpei is going to be a normal human again, and then he will be with the other characters of course, and like in the opening, but of course it didn't happen and Junpei died. So yeah, it's kind of messed up. I really wish manga readers probably thought, oh, you are evil, but yeah, fair enough, it was kind of messed up. I really thought Junpei was going to be one of the Jujutsu Zorra schools and going to be in the main squad of them with Gold Sensei, with Fushiguro and Megumi. Yes. No, Megumi and Nobara, yes. And Itadori, of course, but this never happened. My number one, if you haven't watched this anime, please just skip ahead to the outro, but please skip, because that's really important, and that is Puella Madoka Magica. So Puella Madoka Magica, basically the whole opening is a prank. It's a false illusion, because if you watch the Puella Madoka Magica opening, you would assume, if you've never heard of anything besides Puella Madoka Magica and noticed a magical girl anime, and haven't heard about the story itself, you would think it was like, in watch opening, you would think there's like probably a basic magical girl anime where Madoka is transformed into a magical girl, like in the opening, and it's fighting with her friends against monsters. Everything is beautiful and just a normal, everyday school life for Madoka and her magical girl life, sort of like her counterpart. Well, I have to disappoint you. Of course, it never happened. It sort of never happened, because in Madoka Magica, they showed you like the opening showed you, of course, it's really sweet. Of course, it didn't. The anime is really messed. Oh, god damn it. The anime is so pretty much messed up. But the anime is good, but it's because of messed up like psychologically, and everything is happening right now. Because when I watched the first episode, I thought, okay, it's like introduction, everything. Madoka didn't transform, so okay, maybe it will happen in episode 2. And also, it didn't happen in episode 2. So I got a little bit skeptical, and then midway episode 3, I thought something is off. Something is off, and then I realized after watching the whole anime, like whole anime before the last episode, I thought something, yes, this anime is, they lied to us. The whole opening is a prank, like false illusion. Also, the opening itself is really good. Yes, they lied to us. Only in the last episode we saw, like in the last 2 episodes we got the backstory and everything, why is everything happening. In the last episode we saw Madoka transforming into a magical girl and to save everybody else, but yeah. But we didn't see Madoka just having like normal school life and transforming into a magical girl, fighting against monsters and with her friends and fighting to save justice and everything. Well, yeah, we got yes, it never happened. Yeah, it never happened. So yes, and the funny thing is, yes, the day of this recording, it got announced that Madoka Magica movie part 2, like the second part, like sequel of the Rebellion movie, is coming out. Do you know what my reaction is? This. Exactly, this is my reaction. Don't get me wrong, the anime it's pretty good. I also watched Magical Records. I think it's also good, but damn it. But well, let's see what's going to happen next. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the video. This is my anime where I got lied to. I thought this was going to happen in the anime and give me like hope, but they gave me false hope eventually. So yeah, that's what everything happened. If you had any other anime where you thought it's going to happen because of the opening, please write down in the comments below, or should I do another part? Also, please write down in the comments below. If you want to interact with me more, you can also DM me on my social media. Here you can see it, everything. So yeah, I hope you have a nice time. Let your life shine bright. Don't forget, punch the like button, and peace. Don't forget, life is showtime.